Ever wonder why some people end up alone as the years pile on, trapped in silence, staring at empty walls, while others stay wrapped in love, laughter, and connection? It's not just aging. Wrinkles and stiff knees don't tell the full story. No, it's the quiet habits we collect, vicious little thieves that sneak in, sabotage relationships and drain your soul, and leave you wondering where everyone went. The kicker? Most of us don't even see them until the damage is done. But here's the truth. You can fight back and win. In this video, we're ripping the lid off 12 ugly, unspoken traps that could be choking your life right now. These are the joy killers, the health wreckers, the silent wedges driving away the people you love. We're exposing them, every sneaky move, and I'm handing you dead simple fixes you can use today to break free. Number 12, it's a gut punch. Most people miss it until it's already stolen something they can't get back. Stay with me to the end, because I'm throwing down a challenge that could flip your world, starting today. We're talking how to spot these creeps before they take root, how to heal what's fractured, and how to age with fire, not fade into nothing. If you've ever felt lost, stuck, or just sensed something's quietly dragging you under, this is your wake-up call. Let's crank it up. Smash that like button if you're ready. And if you're not subscribed, hit that button, ring the bell, so you don't miss the next move. Your support fuels this, and it means the world to me. If this hits you hard, send it to someone who needs it too. Buckle up, we're diving in. Number 1, turning into a complainer. You know how it goes. It starts with little things. Maybe you wake up and your knees creak, so you let out a groan. The weather's dreary and you mutter about it under your breath. Totally harmless, right? But then it grows. You're flipping on the TV and every news headline sets you off. Prices are up. Traffic's a mess. The world's falling apart. You can't help it. The grumbles just spill out. Around younger people, it's even worse. They're glued to their phones or wearing some weird trend, and out comes the classic line, "Back in my day, things were different," with that annoyed little huff. It feels like you're just being honest, keeping it real. But here's where it gets tricky. People start drifting away. Think about it. You're unloading all this negativity, and suddenly, conversations feel like a dodgeball game. Friends tiptoe around your rants, keeping it short, surface level. Even the folks who used to hang on your every word, like family or old pals, start finding excuses to cut the chat short. "Oh, got to run, talk later." And you're left wondering why. The truth? Nobody wants to walk away from a talk feeling heavier than when they started. Constant complaining turns into a vibe killer, a dark cloud that chases people off. And as we get older, life's already throwing enough at us. Achy joints, bills piling up, a world spinning faster than we can keep up with. It's so tempting to let it all pour out, to vent every frustration. But here's the problem. When griping becomes your default, you're not just pushing people away, you're building a wall around yourself, brick by brick. So how do you kick it? It's easier than you think. Start small. Open your conversations with something bright. Maybe it is, "Hey, I had the best coffee this morning." Or, "Did you see how killer the sunset was last night?" Doesn't have to be deep, just a little burst of positivity. Good vibes are like a magnet. They pull people in, make them want to stick around. Still need to vent, go for it, but keep it quick. A fast rant, then move on. And here's a game changer. Instead of judging, get curious. Next time someone's rattling on about something, you don't get like a grandkid obsessed with some app. Ask, "What's that all about? Why is it cool?" It shifts the energy. What you put out there, that comes back to you every time. Want connection? Share some light. It's not about faking it. It's about breaking a habit that's quietly costing you more than you realize. Now let's hit another big one. Number 2, letting yourself go. Remember how you used to put some effort in? You'd pick out a sharp outfit, spend a few minutes on your hair, maybe spritz on something that made you feel like $1,000,000. It wasn't just routine, it felt good. But as time rolls on, that can fade. You start skipping the little things, haircuts, decent clothes, and settle for whatever's comfy and easy. Who am I even doing this for? You think, shrugging it off. Before you know it, you're living in the same old house clothes, day after day, barely glancing in the mirror. It's not a big deal, right? Except it is. You start feeling off, dull, invisible, like you're fading into the background. People stop tossing compliments your way like they used to. Friends who'd nudge you out for coffee or a quick hangout, their invites slow to a trickle. It's not about vanity. It's about how you feel inside. See, how you carry yourself isn't just for show. It's a quiet signal to yourself that says, I'm still worth it, no matter how many candles are on the cake. When you let that slide, it's like telling yourself you don't matter anymore. And that hits hard, even if you don't admit it. The good news? You can turn it around, and it doesn't take much. Start simple. Put on real clothes each day. Nothing wild. Just clean, cozy stuff that lifts your mood a bit. Take a shower. Run a comb through your hair. Clip your nails. Basic moves that wake you up. Add one small thing you love. A bright scarf, a cool ring, even a dab of something that smells good, just to spark that old feeling. It's not about impressing anyone else. It's about reclaiming yourself. And those tiny shifts, they bring back a big payoff. You walk a little taller, feel a little lighter. People notice it too. They smile more when you show up. Deep down, you start seeing yourself again, not just the reflection you've been ignoring. Little moves, big magic. It's all within reach. Number 3, fighting change like it's the enemy. Let's talk about something we've all bumped into as we age. Fighting change like it's out to get us. You know how it feels. Everything's shifting, and you just want things to stay the way they've always been. Maybe it's the way people ditch phone calls for texts these days, or how everyone's glued to some app you don't get. It's tempting to dig in your heels and say, nope, not doing it. You figure if they want to connect, they'll do it your way. But here's the rub. Change doesn't care. It's a freight train barreling forward. And when you refuse to budge, you're the one left standing alone. Those calls you're waiting for, they stop coming. The updates, the little moments, family news, funny pics, they happen somewhere else. And you're out of the loop. It's not just about missing out, though. Clinging to my way or nothing builds a wall between you and the people you care about. Life moves fast. Tech, habits, everything. Digging in doesn't stop it. It just locks you out. So how do you flip it, crack the door open, swap that hard no way for a chill, okay, I'll give it a shot? You don't have to master it all. Just take tiny steps to stay in the game. Ask someone younger to show you how to send a text, or explain that show they're obsessed with. Watch something they love with them, even if it's not your thing. It's not about becoming a tech wizard. It's about keeping the connection alive. One small try can unlock a whole world you didn't know you were missing. Suddenly, you're in on the jokes, the updates, the love. Letting go of that stubborn streak doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're choosing to stay plugged in. Change isn't the enemy. It's just the ride we're all on. Number 4, hanging on to too much stuff. You know the deal. Old papers you swear you'll read someday. Clothes you haven't touched in years. Random knickknacks collecting dust. Every piece feels like it's got a purpose. What if I need it later, you think? But then you look around, and your space, it's not cozy anymore, it's a mess. Shelves are overflowing, corners are buried. And what used to feel like home starts feeling like a cage. Keeping it clean, forget it, it's too much. Having people over, nope, too embarrassing. The chaos doesn't just clog your house, it weighs on your mind. You don't realize how much it's stealing your peace until it's everywhere. Here's the thing, holding tight to all that stuff, it keeps you stuck in the past. It's not just clutter, it's mental baggage too. Ready to shake it off? Start small. One drawer, one pile. Ask yourself 2 quick questions. Do I use this? Does it make me happy? If the answer's no, let it go. Donate it, recycle it, pass it on, make it fun. Challenge yourself. Ditch one thing a day. Less stuff means less stress. Less to trip over, more room to breathe. It's not about losing memories. It's about making space for now. Clear out a corner. Suddenly you've got a spot for coffee with a friend. Lighten the load, and your head feels lighter too. When you let go, you're not just cleaning. You're giving yourself room to live again. It's freedom you can feel. Number 5, snapping too quick. Let's talk about something that sneaks up on you as you age. Snapping at people way too fast. You don't even see it coming at first. Maybe you used to be the patient one, the easy-going one, but lately, the littlest stuff sets you off. You're at the store, the cashier's moving slow, bags slipping, hands fumbling. Before you know it, you're thinking, can't they hurry up? Maybe it even slips out. Come on, speed it up. The vibe shifts, they tense up. You feel that pang of guilt. Suddenly, you're the grumpy one. It's not hard to see why it happens. Life slows down as we get older, our pace, our routines. But the world keeps zooming. That gap, it makes you twitchy, like everyone's wasting your time. The problem? Snapping doesn't fix anything. It just winds you up and pushes people away. So how do you dial it back? It's simpler than you think. Just hit pause. When that itch to snap creeps in, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this worth getting worked up over? That slow cashier? They might be new, nervous, or just having a rough day. Instead of barking, try flipping it. Flash a small grin and say, no rush, take your time. It's not about being fake. It's about keeping your cool. Next time you feel that snap coming, test it out. Say something easy, like, you're doing fine. You'll notice the tension melt, not just for them, but for you too. Patience isn't just a gift to others, it's a gift to yourself. It keeps your heart lighter, your day smoother. Snapping builds walls. A little chill tears them down. You've got the power to pick which vibe you carry. Why not make it the one that feels good? Let's hit another sneaky habit. Number 6, talking over everyone, like you're the only voice that matters. It's easy to fall into. You've got years of stories, tips, and wisdom stacked up, and you want to share it all. You're in a chat. Someone starts talking, but halfway through, you're already jumping in, spilling your thoughts, finishing their sentences, steering it back to you. Feels like you're just adding to the convo, right? But here's the catch. When you don't let others breathe, they stop trying. You might not notice it at first, but people pull back. Calls get shorter. Talks get shallow. They're not feeling heard. And that's a quiet way to lose them. The fix, it's not hard. Share, then stop. Drop your piece, then hand it over. Ask something simple like, how about you? What's going on? And here's the key. Really tune in. Don't cut them off even if you're itching to jump back in. Try tossing out a question like, what's been fun for you lately? Or what's on your mind? Then zip it. Let them roll. It's not about giving up your voice. It's about making room for theirs too. And when you do this, something shifts. Talks get richer, deeper, more alive. People light up when they feel you're actually listening, not just waiting for your turn. It's not a lecture hall. It's a two-way street. Listening doesn't just keep them around. It turns those quiet moments into something golden. You've got all that wisdom. Use it to ask, not just to tell. That's where the real connection hides. Number 7, shoving help away. You know the feeling. You've spent years being the strong one, handling everything, carrying the load, proving you've got it all together. So when someone steps up and says, hey, need a hand with that? Your instinct kicks in. Nah, I'm good. Even if you're struggling. Arms shaky, back aching, barely holding on, you wave them off. It's not about the help itself. It's about feeling like you don't need anyone. But here's the truth. Turning down help doesn't make you tougher. It just leaves you wrestling alone when you don't have to. Think about it. Life gets heavier as we go. Maybe it's lugging groceries, figuring out some tech glitch, or just getting through a rough day. Pushing help away doesn't prove anything. It shuts people out, and deep down, it can leave you feeling more isolated than you'd ever admit. So how do you flip it? Next time someone offers, don't dodge, lean in. Swap that "I'm fine" for a quick, "Yeah, that'd be great." It's not about giving up control. It's about letting people show they care. Try it. Someone grabs a bag for you, helps with something small. Watch how it feels. They light up because they're useful, and you get a lift, not just from the load off your shoulders, but but from that little spark of connection. Asking for help isn't weak, it's smart. It's a door to feeling less alone. Ever wonder why some people end up alone as the years pile on, trapped in silence, staring at empty walls? Ever catch yourself dodging a hand when you could use it? Let someone in next time. It's way better than grinding it out solo. Number 8, pinching pennies too hard. You've probably been there. You're good with money, always saving, skipping the extras, keeping that cushion fat. It's smart, right? You're thinking ahead. What if I need it down the road? But then someone suggests a little fun, a coffee date, a quick trip, something to break the routine, and your brain screams, nope, too expensive. You've got the cash, but spending it feels risky, like you're throwing away security. So you say no, again and again, holding on to every dollar like it's your lifeline. But here's the kicker. Life's not just about piling up bills in a vault. It's about soaking up moments too. Saving's great, don't get me wrong. But clutching it too hard can leave you missing out. You're not here forever, and those little joys, a meal out, a day somewhere new, they stick with you way longer than another gadget or a bigger bank balance. So how do you loosen up? Start small. Next time you're tempted to skip something fun over cost, pause. Ask yourself, what am I really saving this for? If you've got the basics covered, carve out a tiny treat myself stash. Nothing wild, just enough for a taste of life. Say yes to that coffee, that movie, that weekend drive. Test it. Splash out on something small and see how it lands. Chances are you'll feel a buzz, not regret. It's not about blowing it all. It's about balance. You've earned that nest egg. Why not let it buy you some smiles too? When's the last time you said no to fun just because of money? Give yourself permission to enjoy a little. It wakes you up in ways you didn't expect. Number 9, putting down the young ones. You've probably felt it creep up. They're buzzing about some new app, a game, a trend, and your first thought? Back in my day, we didn't need all that. We had real fun. It's not meant to be harsh. It's just a reflex. A cozy glance back at how things used to be. But here's the thing. Those words land harder than you think. They hear it as, your world's not good enough. And suddenly they're clamming up, pulling back. That gap widens, not because they don't care, but because they feel judged. Looking back at better days feels good for a second, but it can leave them feeling small, like their lives don't measure up. The fix, flip it around. Next time they start rambling about something you don't get, don't sigh, don't preach, lean in. Say something simple like, that sounds cool. What's it about? Or, tell me more. It's not about faking interest. It's about meeting them where they are. Ask a question instead of dropping a lecture. You might not care about the tech or the trend, but you'll care about how their eyes light up when they talk. That's the bridge. It keeps them close. It keeps the connection alive. Ever notice a distance with the young ones in your life? It's not them drifting. It might be the vibe you're sending. They've got stories, passions, a whole world worth hearing about. Stop comparing. Start listening. You'll be surprised how much closer it pulls you. Number 10, clinging to old hurts. Now let's hit something heavy. You know how it goes. That one fight, that one sting, that one regret you just can't shake. You replay it in your head, the words, the moment, the what-ifs. And it's like lugging around a brick. It drags you down, slow, day by day. Still with me? But listen. Those old wounds don't just sit there, they sneak into everything. You get snappy with people who don't deserve it. You build walls without meaning to. And inside, it wears you out like a quiet ache you can't quite pin down. And the longer you hold on, the more today's happiness slips away. So how do you let it go? Start here. The past is done, no rewind, no redo, just now. Instead of stewing in, why me, or they were wrong, shift it to, what's the takeaway? Maybe it's a lesson, maybe it's just proof. You're tougher than you thought. Forgive, not for them, not to fix it, but for you. It's not about erasing what happened, it's about dropping the weight. Try this, jot down what's eating at you, every grudge, every regret, then rip it up, toss it, let it go. It doesn't have to be fancy, just get it out. You'll feel a shift, lighter, like you can breathe deeper. So, what's got you stuck? Because that old hurt isn't holding you. It's you holding it. Cut it loose. It's not weakness. It's freedom. Life's too short to let yesterday steal today's peace. Take that step. You'll feel the difference. And trust me, it's worth it. Number 11, ignoring your body. Let's talk about something we all do. Ignoring the signals. You know the ones. Feeling woozy, wiped out. A twinge here. A weird ache there. At first, it's easy to brush off. Hey, it's nothing. Just getting older. Why make a fuss, right? But those nudges, they're not just noise. They're your body waving a flag, trying to get your attention. Tuning them out might feel fine for a while, but small hiccups can turn into big wake-up calls if you let them slide. This isn't about paranoia. It's about catching things before they catch you. So how do you stop ignoring it? Start listening when you feel off, dizzy, drained, something just not right. Don't just shrug it off. Pause. Check in. Are you drinking enough water? Moving enough? Sleeping okay? Little tweaks make a big difference. Sip more, stretch more, and maybe book that doctor's visit you've been dodging. It's not giving up. It's not admitting defeat. It's taking charge. Your body's not the enemy. It's your teammate, and it's whispering for a reason. Ever notice something nagging at you lately? Don't wait for it to shout. Tune in now. It's not about fixing everything at once. It's about staying ahead of the game. You've only got one body. Give it the respect it's asking for. Number 12, forgetting to chase fun. Now let's talk about something that fades with age. Remember when life had that spark? Laughing with friends, trying random adventures, goofing off for no reason? Somewhere along the way, that slips. Days turn into a grey loop. Same routine, same grind. Life gets heavy, bills, aches, responsibilities. And suddenly, fun feels like a luxury you can't afford. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. But here's the thing, skipping playtime doesn't just save time. It dims you. That light inside, it flickers out, and you're left feeling dull, stuck. Like something's missing. The fix. Say yes to little joys. It doesn't have to be big. Grab a friend for a walk. Crank some music. Dance in your socks. Try something silly. Painting rocks. Flying a kite. Next time someone nudges you to have fun, don't dodge it. Jump in. Test it out. Spend an afternoon messing around, laughing at nothing. You'll feel it. A buzz. A lift. Like you're a kid again. For a minute. Fun's not just for young folks. It's fuel for your spirit. It keeps you alive, not just existing, and people notice. When you've got that spark, they're drawn to it. Ever catch yourself letting fun slide? It's not gone, it's waiting. Chase it back. It's simpler than you think, and it's worth every second. Now, let's wrap this up with a big one. Picking joy. Life can flatten out. Routines take over. The grind sets in. But here's the secret. Joy's not something you stumble into. It's a choice. Laughing, messing around, soaking up the good stuff. It's a superpower. It melts stress, pulls people closer, wakes you up inside. Try it tomorrow. Blast some tunes. Dance in your kitchen. Call someone who makes you grin. What hit you from all this? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear. Like this? Hit that button. Share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe. Let's keep this going. You're here. You're awesome. Let's pick joy together.